I had a second RS3M laying around, so I thought let's do something cool with that, and I decided to do a very special modification on it. In this video I'm gonna show the whole process of making it, and in the end there will be some solves and I'll be giving my final thoughts on the cube. Also thank you to Bang Speedcuber for helping me out with some things. There will be a link in the description, so if you want you can check out his channel as well. The first step was to cut holes in the edge and corner pieces to make the cube lighter, faster, and also to give it a different feel. Here's how I do all my edges. In the end it should look like this. So I need to cut a hole over here. And for that I just split my edge. And then I have to make my first cut right next to the thing where the magnet is hidden. So right here. So as you can see, there's my first cut, and if you turn it around, it's already white, so it means I'm almost through. So the next cut should be a few millimeters next to this thing. So like this, if you turn it around, you can see this white thing again, which is a good sign. And then my final cut will be here. And then at some point I can just press down here, and then I only need to cut here again. And I can use this tool to make the cuts a bit smoother. So I'm gonna do that right now. Now I need to repeat that 4 times, and in order to know exactly where to cut, I put the two pieces together again, and then I can take my knife and cut here a little bit, just to mark where I have to cut. Now I've done it for all 4 parts, so I only need to assemble the edge piece and then I'm done. So this is what my edge piece looks like. The corners should look like this, and for that I split the corner again, and then I look for this groove right here, and that's where I'm gonna cut. Like that, and then also for the other side. And then I turn the piece around and do it from the inside. To make the cut a bit smoother, I can again use this tool. So it's a tool like this, and yeah, you can just make the cuts a bit smoother with that. So now the first part's done, and I need to do the same thing for the 2 other parts. After I had finally finished cutting all the pieces, it was time to install a magnetic core. I still have this extra ball core from my Super RS3M, so I decided to use it for this mod as well. And so I need to glue a magnet into the corners now. So here's my glue, and I just put some into there. Here's my magnet, and I just put it in. And then I have something to place it correctly. And then I just wait until the glue dries. In the meantime, I changed the core. Now the only thing that's left to do is cleaning the pieces and then lubing them. I finished cleaning the pieces, so now it's time to assemble the cube. For lubing, I used a combination of Angstrom Dignitas and silk. So I'm gonna take out an edge piece and a corner piece. I start with Dignitas. I'm gonna use some on this part of the edge. And then I do the same thing on the other side. And then also some over here. And finally I also want to use some of it here. And then for the corner I'm just gonna put some here on this surface. I think that's enough of Dignitas, so let's put the pieces back in the cube. And now I also want to add some silk. And I just put that between the pieces. Or let's also put some lube here on the surface again. Now I can put the center caps on, and then the cube is finished. Okay, so I did some solves on the cube, and now I'm gonna say what I think of it. And in the background, you can see a 1098 OH average, and after that, a 738 200 average. The cube weighs 89 grams, which is 3 grams heavier than before, but in my opinion, that's a good weight. Even though I didn't do the best job cutting the pieces, it still did what it was supposed to do, and the core magnets also make the cube more stable. So overall, the cube is fast but still controllable, which is a very good thing, and I enjoy solving on it. And I prefer it over the unmodded RS3M. It might also become my new main, I'm not sure about that, because right now I'm using the Super RS3M, and I'm even considering using it in one of the 3 rounds OH at my next comp in 3 days. So yeah, the cube is very good, and that's all I want to say. Now you can enjoy the rest of the solves.